Well, good day YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Tonight we're going to look at a crafty beer. And as you know, there are crafty beers that I actually love. And hopefully I love this one because I want to love as much as I can. I got a big heart. I just want to love. I really just want to love. I love you, I love you, I love you, love you. Don't really love you, but I love you. Fucking hate you. Tonight we're going to drink this. This was brought to us by AverageJoe. This is from the Blue Moon Winter Taster Pack. This is a limited edition. This is the Blue Moon Gingerbread Spiced Ale. So, gingerbread I'm going dyslexic right here. There we go. Gingerbread Spiced Ale. It's 5.9% alcohol by volume. It says on here this amber ale is crafted with ginger and molasses to capture the familiar taste of gingerbread on a cold winter night. I really hope it captures the familiar taste of gingerbread. Gingerbread cookies are something I actually really enjoyed, if you can't tell. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else in here. Ale brewed with ginger, spices, and molasses. 2013 Blue. You know what? Here's the thing with this. Everyone knows who owns Blue Moon. I don't think that a company should be able to just have... you know what? It's an entirely different topic. Forget it. I was going to say that I think they should just have to say Molson Coors or Miller Coors on the bottle from Golden, Colorado. They should just have to admit who they are. It doesn't matter if this is going to be the name they use, if this is going to be the brewery they use, the tag they use, the logo they use, that's fine and dandy. I don't care. I mean, just admit who you are. Don't try and hide it still. I mean, you still make, I don't know how this product's going to be, but you still make an okay product. Who cares who made it? Just put who made it on it instead of hiding it. And that ramble just was stupid. Never mind. I'll talk about it in my next panel chat in a more detailed and more focused way. That's a nice orange color. Very amber-like. Not much head at all. I didn't pour very aggressively at all, and I didn't leave much room for the head. But a slightly off-white head. But a nice amber orange color. It's beautiful, really. It's a beautiful looking beer. I love that color. It's reminding me of, it actually almost reminds me of Pumpkin's color. Smell? Oh, that's nice. Nutmeg, allspice, touch of cinnamon, touch of molasses. Not getting the ginger though off the nose. I'm not getting the ginger, and I love me some ginger. Girls and spice. Girls, spice, and the real spice. Yeah, it smells awesome. And actually, come to think of it, now that we're talking about who owns this company and who makes it, this gingerbread spiced ale actually smells a lot like Rickard's Cardigan. It actually smells a lot like Rickard's Cardigan, and coming to think of it, it kind of looks like Rickard's Cardigan, and it would have the same spice profile for the most part as Rickard's Cardigan. Not quite the exact same, but let's just try it. Cheers. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but can one of the viewers, if you get the chance to it before I do, look, and I say before I do because I'm probably going to forget this, and I don't watch through the whole video, but if one of you is watching this and you feel inclined, can you look up the ABV of the Rickards cardigan for me? Because this basically tastes just like it. Now I know this says ale and Rickards cardigan is a lager. This is a little heavier bodied. They may have just changed the yeast in it. They may have changed the recipe slightly. They may have made it more alcoholic. But you're getting nutmeg, you're getting cinnamon, you're getting molasses, you're getting allspice. You are getting a tiny, slightly minute ginger taste. And I don't know if that's me being psychosomatic because of the fact that I read ginger on the label, or if it's actually there. But it's just reminding me so much of a slightly heavier Rickards cardigan. Okay, no, there is ginger there. It's right there. It's just so fake. It's not funny. You're getting the sweet ginger taste. You're not getting the heat. You're actually getting true gingerbread cookie like ginger, and it's coming off as sweet and dirty. And it's right there at the front of the mouth, and I didn't notice it because the nutmeg and the allspice were hiding it. But it is there. Does it give me the familiar taste of gingerbread or gingerbread cookies? No, it doesn't. Does it give me the familiar taste of Rickards cardigan, which I really, really liked, and as you guys might remember if you watched the original Rickards cardigan that came out last year, I was in love with that beer. I was in love with that beer because of who made it and what it tasted like. It reminded me of everything I loved about the fall beers, just without the pumpkin. That's what this is. It's a fall beer without the pumpkin in the winter, and that's great. This year's Rickards cardigan did taste a lot more fake and processed, if you will. This tastes like the original Rickards cardigan, the one that I reviewed first when I was wearing my cardigan with my white chest hair sticking out and everything. And in all honesty, it's not a bad beer. I would drink this beer. I would drink it a couple times, not very often. I couldn't get behind it all the time because it does have a slightly dirty, slightly hefty taste. I say slightly hefty taste in that I shouldn't say taste, but just slightly hefty in the stomach. It just sits there on the gut, and that's fine and dandy, except after you get down 2 or 3 or even 4 when you stand up, you just don't feel very good. It's not that you feel drunk, you just feel bloated, and it feels like it would do that to you. But not a bad beer. I can get behind this. You got this. You got a Winter Abbey Ale. The regular Blue Moon. I believe it came with a rounder and a short straw as well, or Joe just brought those for shits and giggles. I don't know for sure. But rounder and short straw were in the summer, I believe, seasonal pack. I did those earlier this year. But, yeah, I like this beer. Again, I keep talking about Rickards cardigan because that's exactly what it tastes like. Again, it's slightly heavier, slightly more taste to it, which is why I'm thinking it's more the original recipe of Rickards cardigan. And yeah, I think it's slightly more alcoholic. I think cardigan was like 5.6 out of 10. I have to give this one a 7.5. I would, again, buy this again. And at $14.99 for a 12-pack, us Canadians, I would have no problem buying 2 12-packs of this for $30, which would end up being a $30 crafty 2-4 for the same price as a Keystone or a Upper Canada or a JR55 or a Red Baron or any of the other Laker, Lakeport, all the macro bottom of the barrel cheap beers. This would cost the same if we bought it in the States and brought it up here. So I have to give it a 7.5 because I would buy it again. I would drink it again. There's nothing wrong with this unless you're a beer snob that just gets mad at the company. Yeah, it's probably full of chemicals. It's probably going to leave you with a nice hangover. But in all honesty, other than those thoughts, it's a good beer. Am I supporting local if I drink it? In a sense, I'm supporting local in that I'm supporting people that work locally. By that I mean, regardless of whether or not the money... you know what, we're not even going to get into that on this video. I always say drink local, support craft beer and all that, and yeah, that's a good thing. But you know what? It doesn't matter what you drink as long as you enjoy it. If you enjoy crafty beers, drink your crafty beers. Just be educated on what's in it. Again, there's probably not things in here that I want to be drinking, but would I drink it again? Yeah, because you know what? I'm drinking water with fucking fluoride and everything else in it. I can't be all that angry about the beer I'm ingesting. It's probably a lot better for me than the water I'm drinking here in Niagara Falls. Anyway, thank you everybody. Have a wonderful night. I'm sorry I ramble so much when I'm alone. That's why I have people with me so much, because they keep me in line. And again, if you hate these solo reviews, hate them. I don't care. Cheerio.